are a YouTuber. You ain't a boxer, mate.
I just want to know, do people know that you've rented the name and you switched it before you went on the reality show?
Listen, the size of this magnitude, my 9th fight, I've won the lottery.
Jake, Joseph Paul will knock out, defeat, and embarrass Tommy Fury. I think your family's going to throw in the towel.
If you lose to this man, will you finally accept that you're a celebrity and not a real boxer? Welcome to MVP Face to Face. Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul, brought to you by Skills Challenge Entertainment. The Truth in Riyadh. 10 p.m. start time for the main card, February 26th. You will see an 185-pound bout, 8 rounds, 10-ounce gloves, 6-0. Jake Paul takes on 8-0 Tommy Fury. The truth will be told. Don't miss it. I sat down with both fighters. This was the last chance for them to get anything off their chest before the big fight. Expect fireworks. This is MVP Face to Face. Welcome, Jake. Welcome, Tommy. This is MVP Face to Face. I first remember that yesterday we were in Saudi Arabia. I was headed to this venue and I saw so many Saudis in the streets celebrating. They were celebrating Founding Day, when this nation of Saudi Arabia became a nation. And it occurred to me that the two of you are here in this moment for a reason. You are also founding your careers. You're deciding right now whether or not you are the men that you say you are. And so the first question to you, Jake, it's been 2.5 years that you have been chasing this man to get into the ring. You had an opportunity to fight many fighters who were looking for a payday, who would have loved to step in the ring with you, but you had your sights focused on Tommy. Why is this the boxer to beat?
Yeah, look, he's a big name. He comes from a legendary bloodline. His brother's the heavyweight champion of the world. The biggest criticism has been, fight a real boxer, fight a real boxer, fight someone your age. And I've been trying to. He pulled out of the fight twice due to complications. But here we are now, and I finally get to check that off my list. And I knew this was going to be a big fight. The build-up for this is huge. The press conferences are entertaining. It's a spectacle. This is proving to be the biggest fight of my career and his career as well. And it's UK versus US. I almost look at this as a war between the two countries in terms of boxing. He's an undefeated prospect. A lot of hype behind him. I'm an undefeated prospect. A lot of hype behind me. And the truth will come out in the ring because there's been a lot of shit talk, a lot of things said. And that's why I've given him so many opportunities to finally show up and fight.
He says this is a war between not just the Pauls and the Furies, but the countries. Do you see it that way?
No, listen, I mean, you can talk, everything and say it's a war between two countries. It's not a war between two countries. I'm here for a fight. And this is a business fight for me. There's no emotion involved. I don't feel anything when I look at Jake. It's what it is. I'm here to put this man away and, solidify my name in becoming, the guy, the prospect on the way up to being a champion. And to show everybody that this guy is not on my level. And it's really plain to see.
It's not only your countrymen, but your family members who have put you forward as the guy who needs to shut this man up. The guy who can finally say that it's true. Jake Paul can't beat a real boxer.
Listen, and it's true. It's true, because at the end of the day, no matter what he says, what he believes in, that's that. Jake, I'm sure after he loses to me, his brother's had boxing fights. He's lost every single one of them. It's not hampered his career. Me to view him and his brother, the content creators, and they're good at it. Fair play. So when he loses this fight, he's lost to a professional boxer. My brother's a world heavyweight champion. I've been doing it all my life. He's got a lucky escape. It is what it is. Jake Paul, he'll still go on. I'm sure he'll fight KSI. It's a battle of the YouTubers. But when you step over to professional boxing, that's when the line stops.
But you've never even been 8 rounds. You're not like a real professional boxer.
You've never actually fought a boxer.
You had one 6-round fight.
I know, but you've never even fought.
So much better
but he's an MMA fighter.
But he's one of the greatest strikers of all time.
But that's MMA. You've
But
never even
nobody-
fought a
but
boxer.
What's the first martial art?
Yeah,
Boxing.
but you've
You start
never
standing
even
up.
fought a
One of the
boxer.
greatest strikers of all time.
Yes, but you've never
Kickboxing
fought
is where
a
he
boxer.
started.
Kickboxing, MMA, all these things. It's not boxing.
I want you to keep on talking to talk
Yeah.
yourself into the grave and the hole that
Listen,
you're building
Jake,
yourself into.
there's no way
Keep
that
talking.
I can be in a
I
hole
love
there.
it.
Let me tell you this, and I know
Tell
by
me.
looking in your
Tell
eye,
me.
yeah.
Tell me.
You know when you go to bed at night, yeah, and you close your
I
eyes.
don't sleep.
Oh, well, that tells
I
me
don't ever
everything.
sleep.
That tells me everything. This guy don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
This guy is
You
terrified.
said go to bed. I don't even go to sleep.
This guy is delusional, and being delusional can get
Awake
you killed.
24/7, drinking
And
my
I-
Celsius.
You drink
Caffeinated
yourself. It's not
24/7.
going to do you much good
Don't
on the night.
ever sleep.
It's not going to do you
So
much
tell me
good on
about
the
when
night.
I go to bed.
When you go to bed, you're going to see my
But
face,
I don't go to
and you're
bed.
going to see
But I
me
just told
standing
you I
over
don't
the
go to
top of
sleep.
you. You can't beat me, and you know it in your own eyes. I will put you away. I'd be lucky
But
if
you
you
couldn't
make
put
out
Daniel
the first round.
Bochinski away.
I'll be lucky if you'll be lucky if you make out the first round.
But what about Daniel Bochinski?
Bochinski, or whatever he's called, he's a professional athlete, professional boxer. You ain't.
You really believe that?
Oh, yeah, I do believe it.
Yeah.
You are a YouTuber. You ain't a boxer, mate. You're not a fighter. If me and you was on the car park, no cameras, he'd offer the handshake, and I get straight into you. That's the difference. That's the difference here.
Tommy, you're an underdog in this fight. The boxing odds makers have put Jake above you to win the fight.
Yeah, it's honestly amazing what social media, the two previous pullouts can do. Anybody that knows boxing knows that this is a mismatch. Anybody that knows. The only reason why he's the favourite is because the two fights didn't happen. He's got 20 odd million Instagram followers, which doesn't mean anything in boxing. And that's the reason. That's
If it
it.
doesn't mean anything in boxing, then why would the professional odds makers make me the favorite?
The professional odds makers had Klitschko knocking Tyson out in a round. Look what happened there. Schooled him, took all his belts. So that
But do you
shows a lot,
think it's
doesn't it?
weird that like you've been doing it since you're 10 and
No, not really.
you don't?
No, I don't.
You don't
No,
think
I
it's because like a lack of your
No.
preparation? They see that you don't take it that seriously.
Oh, really?
You're always on
Well,
vacation.
I'll tell you what, you're going to find out, and I'm going to showcase how serious you take it on Sunday night. So I apologise for the beating that you're about to receive, but I'm going to have to do it on you to show everybody who I am. So I do apologise, therefore.
And you know what? I apologize actually for leaking your baby's announcement. I honestly
but you
didn't mean to
No, but
say
the
that
thing
the
is,
baby was.
So I wanted to address this.
I
right?
didn't mean to
this
say
is
that.
amazing.
I
So
didn't-
this
I didn't
guy
mean to
is
say that
all the way
before.
over the overseas, right? And he's putting out a statement. So's 20 other million people. You know how many people guessed that our baby was here? And when he put it out, I was like, okay, so he's just joined the rest of them. He doesn't know anything about my private life. So me and Molly both looked at that and was like, okay, sweet.
Do you think you crossed the line,
just wanna,
Jake?
no,
in
that's what
bringing
I'm
Molly
saying.
into
Yeah,
this?
that's what I'm saying. I just want to say that I didn't mean to leak your baby's announcement. I actually got a gift for Bambi, just in like as a sorry, to be honest. It's like a really nice like just baby. This is a big designer baby brand.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure she appreciated it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Because you've gone up 1,000,000% nicer.
Yes. No.
Son,
No, I appreciate you guys.
you made the best man win.
Yes, 100%.
Appreciate it.
100%.
Made the best man win.
Yes, sir.
Good lad.
I know you've put a lot into your mental preparation for this fight. You put a lot into your mental preparation for boxing. Jake Joseph Paul, what is your mantra for the Tommy Fury fight?
Jake Joseph Paul will knock out, defeat, and embarrass Tommy Fury February 26th, 3 days from now,
keep
live
talking.
in Saudi.
Keep talking. See, all this man's got
I
is
will.
talk. All talk.
I will.
You are going to sleep
I
early.
will. I
You
will
are going
win.
to sleep.
I will
knock
win.
you out
I will
inside
win.
4 rounds.
I will win.
I will knock him out
It's already
outside 4
written.
rounds.
It's already written
Listen,
from the
I don't
universe.
need to say anything, right?
It's already
my path,
written
my
from the
destiny has already been
universe.
written. Lightning can strike twice, and lightning has struck twice in the Fury family. This man's going to sleep inside 4 rounds.
You're a fake Fury, though. Do people know
You'll
that?
see. You'll
You're
see.
a fake Fury,
You'll
though.
see. You'll see if
you
I'm
leased
fake
the
on
name.
Sunday night. You will
But you-
see
you're
if
leasing
I'm
the
fake
name.
on Sunday night.
But you're leasing
You'll
the name.
see, because when I put my fist straight through you, you'll see if it's fake then.
Do
It's
people
real
know
life,
that?
buddy.
Do people
This
know
ain't
that?
WWE
Or you try
now.
to, do you try to cover
This
that
isn't
up?
WWE now, like
Do
your
you try
brother's
to
in. This
cover
is
that
real
up?
life.
Do you try to
This is
cover
real
up
life.
that
I've seen you on
you
the side of
actually
the ring
had
with a
your
towel over your head.
mother's maiden
Your towel
name?
over your head,
You had
crying
your
your eyes out after a
mother's
sparring session.
maiden name.
You was crying after a sparring
You
session.
had your mother's maiden
You was
name.
getting beat to death
and
in
you
the gym off
switched
amateur
it.
boxers.
You
You are
switched
going
it.
to sleep. You are going to sleep, my friend.
You switched it to
I
Fury.
don't know how much I have to talk to put this in your head, yeah? You cannot win this fight.
But
It
do
is
people
over.
know that it's
I
a
can
fake
see in
Fury
your
name?
eyes.
But
I
do
can
people
see in
know?
your eyes.
I just want to know. Do people know that you've rented the name and you switched it
I
before you
rented
went on the
name.
reality show?
Listen, forget all this nonsense.
How come you
It
don't
is
want
what
to
it
talk
is.
about that,
Tommy,
though?
do you accept that you do have something to prove on Sunday night?
I have nothing to prove on Sunday night. Nothing, because you know why? I'm not doing it for the boxing purists. I'm not doing it for all the other boxers. I fight for me and my family. At the end of the day, I've got nothing to prove to anybody. Tyson's his own man, I'm my own man. I know my ability, and my ability is levels above this man's.
The name of this fight is the truth. The question about Tommy Fury is, does he have the mental fortitude to beat a fighter like Jake Paul, who has proven that he is coming to win in every single round of every fight?
That's fine. That's fine.
Are you a true contender? Well, you are absolutely a boxer, but are you a contender? Is world championship level boxing in your future? If you can't beat this man, do you accept that you are not a contender of boxing?
100%. This guy here, he won't be able to live with me. No matter what anybody says, since that opening bell, and he's not got Anderson Silva, who didn't throw a punch in the first opening round. He's got Tyrone Woodley walking to him like this, like a robot. When he's got someone in there, feinting him up and down, hitting him in all angles, twisting left to right, inside work, the guy does know, you're not going to know what's hit you. That's it.
Probably your
That's
gloves,
it.
though.
That's it. He
I can make a pretty
he
good
can make
guess
all these jokes,
that I
but at the
would
end of the
know
day,
what would hit me.
come Sunday
Probably
night,
your
this
gloves.
guy will be on the floor, and on Monday morning, he'll look in the mirror and think, why did I do
So, with all that said, are you, Tommy Fake Fury, ready to sign the contract?
that? Bring it on, baby, because there's no
Bring
way.
out the contract.
There's no way you can beat me.
We got it right here.
Yes.
Laura's already drafted it up this week.
Yeah, sweet, yeah. Pretty sweet.
And like I said, I could just reiterate
Yeah,
it.
just pass it over to me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Just pass it over to me. You don't
No,
need to
like I
reiterate
said,
it.
I could reiterate
Yeah,
it
no,
for
no, it's
you.
fine. No,
if
it's
I
fine.
win,
Yeah,
if
no,
I win,
yeah.
if I win, I take all the money you're being paid.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you win, I double it up.
No, hang on a minute. It's all right.
Why is the dad always coming in?
No, we need to have our representative look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what,
No,
I was
that's
going to do.
fine.
I was going to take it off him for
Yeah,
my lawyer
that's
to look
fine.
at.
We
and
can
we'll get
email
back.
it. We
Yeah,
can
it's fine.
email it.
Email
And
it.
I'm gonna-
whatever you want.
I'm gonna
I
keep.
just want to make sure this is genuine, you know. So
Yeah, no, 100%.
So, okay.
And I
So-
respect that.
Yeah, sweet,
and I'm
perfect.
going to keep everyone updated. Stay tuned on my social medias because
As
if
always.
you don't sign it,
As always.
if you don't sign it, I'm
Oh,
exposing that.
I will sign this.
Okay.
I will
Okay,
sign
deal.
this.
He will definitely, you've got my word as a Fury,
Okay.
head of the Fury clan. He will definitely sign that when my lawyers look.
There you go.
He will definitely, you got
There
my
you
word
go.
on that.
Okay.
Was the head of the Fury clan, the father of the WBC lineal heavyweight champion of the world. It's best it's ever been. There's my hand, there's my heart. That will get signed.
Let's go.
That will
There
get
you go.
signed,
Do it.
brother.
Let's
There you
go.
go.
So you pass this
There you
over
go.
to
We
them,
have the
sign
deal.
your side first.
Yeah, no, I'm already ready to sign it. I mean, we're going to email it over, but
Make sure you do. Make sure you do, please. When the camera's switched off, don't like get your lawyer to run back and forth to me saying there's an issue or something.
Brother.
Make sure you email it over.
brother, I'm the
Because
one
it's
that
over.
proposed this. I'm the
Brother,
one that had
it's
my
over.
lawyers already
It's
drafted
over.
up.
It's over
So
for you.
aside from the money, Jake, aside from the money, just like he's admitted that if he can't beat you, he's not a contender. I'd say the reason you've been chasing Tommy Fury all this time is because you're chasing legitimacy. You need the boxing community to accept you as a true boxer. And as I said on Impulsive, you have to fight a true boxer to get that kind of acknowledgement. If you lose to this man, will you finally accept that you're a celebrity boxer and not a real boxer?
Next question, brother.
No.
Can't
Answer
lose.
the question.
Can't
No.
lose, won't lose. I, Jake Joseph Paul, will knock out, defeat, and embarrass Tommy Fury.
Just do me a favor.
February
because
26th,
I want to
3
click
days
onto this
from now.
all week and all through the build-up of this fight. He's been asked the same question and he can't answer it. Answer the question.
I
I've
don't
answered
lose.
it. No, answer the question.
I've already won in life.
Answer the question.
I've already won in life
All right.
in every single
The
way.
fact that he can't answer that
Every way
question
possible.
tells me everything.
Nobody can beat me.
Tells me everything.
Nobody can beat me besides myself.
Delusion will get you killed. Mark my words.
I feel like you should tell that to
Being
yourself in the
delusional
mirror.
will get you killed. Don't worry about that.
And you're not prepared for what's
I
going to
have
happen.
beat better men than
you guys
when
are
you were,
overlooking
when I was
me.
14,
You're
I was
overlooking
beating
me,
better
and I
people.
see it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
trained diligently since
Yeah.
November because that wasn't a fight. That was an exhibition. I've trained since November for
Okay.
you. I've not overlooked you. I'm training like I'm fighting for the real WBC world title.
But you said,
that hasn't
but
happened.
before that, you said that you didn't have to train to fight me. So
Oh,
where'd
don't worry
where'd
about
the
all that
change?
bollocks. Don't worry about all that bollocks.
Where'd the
All you need
change
to know
happen?
is you've not been
But
overlooked.
where did the change
and
happen?
you will be put away
When
early.
did you? When were you like?
Look
oh,
at the shape I'm in.
When-
I am.
inflatable
I'm out.
arms.
I'm out to
Inflatable
do you
arms.
some
Where'd the
serious
legs
damage.
go?
I am out to do you some serious
Have you
damage.
done a leg day?
You know what they say about big calves? Very unathletic. Very unathletic.
Have you done a leg day?
Very unathletic.
Have you done a leg
Where's
day?
your upper half? You've got shoulders like an 11-year-old. You've got a pair of shoulders. I can't even see you in that jacket.
Do you inflate your arms before
Look
you
at
go
your
out in
arms.
public?
You got two
Do
spaghetti
you inflate your arms before you
Spaghetti
go
arms.
out in public? I
Spaghetti
just
arms.
need to know.
I can see why you didn't get that part in Baywatch. I can tell you that. Your body is absolutely terrible. That's why you covered it in tattoos.
Inflate
your body is that
arm.
bad. You covered it in tattoos.
Can you
just
do you
process that a
inflate
minute.
your arms before you go out in public?
I can't even see your body in that. It looks like I'm fighting a welterweight. Honestly, and he's got two big, stupid car-toss legs on him that ain't going to move around.
I can't believe you're body shaming me.
Oh, my God. Believe it. He's got two
Jake,
legs.
to be fair,
Well,
the name of
gosh.
this promotion is The Truth. Tommy has said that he is not a contender if he loses to you. What is the truth? Is Jake Paul a boxer if he loses to a fighter like Tommy Fury? The way you've described him, he's got no real competition on his record. This is the boxing hurdle that you need to clear. If you don't clear it, isn't it true that you're just a celebrity boxer?
That would be correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
Sweet.
No.
Oh, believe me. You already know it's going to happen.
Not
You
gonna
already
happen.
know. See, you know the
Not
funniest
gonna
thing is
happen.
about all this, right? So this guy loves playing mind games. But I'm actually in his mind, and that's the funniest thing about it. You already know you can't beat me. You already know.
Tommy, your brother is here. Your brother has said that you do not carry the Fury name out of that ring if you do not carry a victory out of that ring.
Listen, let me tell you about all this. Even my dad as well, and everyone saying this. We all know Tyson. We all know my dad. They all know how to sell a pay-per-view. That's what it comes down to. They know what's going to happen on Sunday night. He knows what's going to happen on Sunday night, and that's that.
The Fury name to you,
Yeah.
it means something, right?
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you lose to Jake Paul,
Yeah.
have you not tarnished the Fury name, the legacy? Do you deserve the name Fury?
First of all, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Two ways about it. It's just not. So, and have I tarnished the name? No, definitely not. My brother's the best fighter to ever have lived, in my opinion, and that's that. My job is to beat him. I can't honestly. Let's be real a second. I can't believe the stage that I'm on, and I only have to fight Jake Paul. Normally at this stage, I'd be fighting for WBC, WBA, IBF, everything, but instead you give me Jake Paul. I have won the lottery here. Let's be honest a minute here. Yeah? The size of this magnitude, my 9th fight, I've won the lottery. That's it.
Are you treating Tommy like a lottery winner? Because this morning I read that you're already negotiating with Nate Diaz. You got 2 fights ahead. You got maybe KSI in December. Are you looking past this man?
Yeah. 100%. A lot of boxers are like, oh, no, I'm not looking past my opponent, but I know I'm going to win, so why would I not get my next business meeting scheduled?
But this is where I come in, yeah? I said before, he can fight KSI, he can fight Nate Diaz, because guess what? They ain't professional boxers. So, of course, even when he loses to me, he can still fight these fights, because they're not professional boxing fights. Nate Diaz is an MMA guy, KSI, another YouTuber. He can fight these fights with a loss to me. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm sure all these kids who follow him on YouTube, they love KSI, they love him, they want to see him fight still. And of course that's going to happen. But he will never ever cross over to a professional boxer again after this. Never.
You know, so much has been said about the Fury name and him needing to uphold that legacy. The Pauls have a name too. I remember after KSI, Logan Paul, that you wanted to be on the undercard. You wanted to be on the professional undercard. And they said, nah, this guy is not good enough. He's going to be a drag on the ticket. You know,
Who said that?
Eddie Hearn wouldn't allow you onto the card. I remember you upset about
story.
that. No, do you remember like you wanted to be on the undercard of Logan and KSI, and Eddie Hearn refused to put you on the card?
No, they just wanted me to have my own event a month later, which is what happened.
Did you not feel like maybe that is a chip on your shoulder to prove that you really are the boxer in the family, that they maybe overlooked you as the star?
I mean, I don't think I got to prove that at all. My brother's a great boxer, but he's just had like exhibitions, lost to KSI. So, I mean, I do have a chip on my shoulder, but it's from a lot of other things. It's from the boxing critics. It's from the people who said I wouldn't win. Even the UK fans who were supporting Gibb and Deji, all of them from the beginning, down to the whole NBA rooting for Nate Robinson, down to all the MMA fans rooting for Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva. So that's the chip on my shoulder. But really, I'm doing this to prove to myself what I'm capable of, and continuing to push my own limits and to push my own boundaries.
Then what do you reach for in that dark moment? If you are up against it with Tommy and you're hurt and you need to reach for something you haven't had to go for in these previous fights.
That's not true also. You're making a lot of stuff up.
I'm saying, what do you reach for if that is the case on Sunday night?
It's not going to be the case. He doesn't have power. He couldn't put down Daniel Bochinski. Like, again, this guy is lanky, falling all over the ring, got tired after 2 rounds. Your exhibition match,
we'll see.
You looked terrible.
Daniel Bochinski,
your only knockouts are against people who have lost like 47 times.
He has been used to getting hit for 10 to 15 years, growing up as a child in Poland, getting hit around the head. This guy never took a punch. I've watched all of his fights. He's never took one serious punch. Here's what he's took off Anderson Silva. And he's done this. What is that? What is that? Like, when you get a stern right hand on the end of the chin, followed up by a left hook, rolling around, sinking the body shots in, he'll look for the floor. It wouldn't even surprise me if he went back to his corner and he faked an injury. That's his get out clause. I'm saying that now before the fight.
I think your family's going to throw in the towel.
He said you can't punch.
We don't even own a towel.
He said you can't punch. If this fight goes 8 rounds and it's contentious, even if you do win and it's a close fight.
Bed Bath & Beyond has a great deal on towels right now.
Let me tell you now.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in
you guys have a lot of money. You should probably own a towel.
Oh, yeah.
How do you dry yourself out of the shower?
No. Let me
How
tell
do
you
dry
now,
yourself out of the
That's the difference
shower?
between me and you. When the going gets
I'm
tough,
just wondering,
there is no towel
do you have
waving.
an air dryer?
There is no towel waving.
Seems why.
You have to fight and get yourself
Most
out of it.
people have a towel.
Whereas if the going gets tough,
seems crazy.
Ref, no, stop. With me, I either fight my way out of it. They don't wave a towel, we fight. That's it. And that's the difference between me and you. So take all the deep breaths you want, because I can see nervousness.
Yep.
And everybody that I spoke to prior to the press conference, they've seen nervousness.
But when you went to go shake my security guard's hand, you were shaking.
Wait, I've never shook your security guard's hand.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Right?
I'll tell you what I did. I came straight in this building, looked your best mate, your coach Jay Leon Love in the eye. Yeah.
Deer in the headlights.
And what? And he said, don't look at me, I'm soft.
There's 2 deers in your family,
Oh,
Bambi
really?
and you, and you're a deer in the headlights.
Listen,
and you're about to get ran over,
guy,
brother.
Do you know what's the funniest thing
You're about to get ran
This
over.
guy can talk as much as he wants. That's his game. That's how he makes a living, by talking. I make mine by fighting. And guess what we're doing on
Fighting
Sunday
who?
night?
You've never even been 8 rounds.
Fighting.
Is anything
Fighting
short
who?
of a
Fighting.
knockout
Fighting who?
acceptable to you?
Fighting who?
Fighting.
Making a living.
Professional boxers.
You get paid 20K
I
a
fought
pop.
professional box.
20K a pop.
Okay. So, okay.
Is
20K a
anything
pop.
short of
You
a
got paid
knockout?
20K a pop before I paid you more.
Please.
So what do you mean you make a living?
Please, where's your proof?
This is how you do making a living. You're a reality TV star.
Where's your proof?
You're a reality TV star.
Where's your proof? Where's your proof? I want to see it.
Your
where I
promoter.
made that much a fight.
I know when I paid you 100K
Right.
to be on the undercard to fight Anthony Taylor, that was your biggest payday.
Right.
That's a fact.
Listen, at the end of the day, the main thing is
You
Sunday night
can't
we're
even
fighting.
accept that.
We're fighting.
Well, it
We're
looks
not
like
talking.
it's going to be everybody's biggest payday because whoever wins is taking the other guy's purse. So there's only a payday
I
for the
feel so
winner.
sorry
so
for
much,
you.
bro.
You've ruined your ticket.
Bro.
You could have continued making
thank you
easy
so
money.
much, brother.
And you've given me
Thank
your
you
money.
so much, brother.
You should have stuck to
I
your own
really
route.
appreciate
You could have
that.
fought Tiger Woods next.
I
That'd have been an amazing
really
matchup.
appreciate
You
that.
got a good swing, Tiger Woods. That'd have been an amazing matchup for you. You should have stuck to fighting celebrities.
You are a generous guy.
Should have you're the generous guy. Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
a generous guy.
Thank you.
No, you're a
I
generous
appreciate
guy.
it. No. You're
Tommy,
the generous
stop
guy.
it, bro. You're
Thank
making me
you.
blush, bro.
You're too much. You're too much.
Tommy, you're a
too
generous
much.
guy.
You're too much.
There we got a handshake here.
You're too
Stop
much.
it.
Brother,
Stop
brother.
it.
All
You're
right.
too much.
No, you.
Everyone's asked you, can you beat a real boxer? This is a real boxer. This is the hurdle that everyone said you had to clear. And once you clear it, there can be no naysayers. There can be no critics. You are a contender. You'll have a WBC ranking. What is the prediction for Sunday night in Riyadh?
Stopping him inside of 4 rounds. We have the same prediction.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
That concludes MVP face-to-face. Last time you guys are sitting across from each other, can we get a handshake, fist bump? Are we ready for war? 2 gentlemen. There it is.
See you on Sunday night.
I'll see you at the weigh-in first, though.
I'll see you Sunday night.
And at the weigh-in, though,
at the weigh-in.
too. Yeah.
Yes. Whatever you want.
Yeah.
The Truth, February 26th in Riyadh. Local time in Saudi, in Riyadh, 10 p.m. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. We will find out who is a contender, who is a boxer, who is the truth.
How much time you got?
All night.
I will sit here until my dick falls
I
off.
swear to God, I will sit here until Sunday night.
See, but I don't sleep. As forementioned,
That's you, Jake.
you're going to have
Jake,
to sleep.
you do know that's not good. That's
gonna
not
have
good.
to sleep.
You do know that's not good. That's not good if you don't sleep. That's not good if you don't sleep.
I never sleep. Hey, whoa.
In the United States, the pay-per-view is available via ESPN pay-per-view and all major cable and satellite pay-per-view providers. The event will start 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. In the United Kingdom and Ireland, BT Box Office will be the exclusive pay-per-view distributor, with the broadcast starting at 6 p.m. GMT. For the rest of Europe, the pay-per-view will be available on Fight TV, which excludes Germany, Holland, and the Nordics. Fight TV is also the distributor of pay-per-view for all of Asia, including India, Japan, and Singapore. In Canada, Fight TV and DAZN are distributing the pay-per-view, and the event will also be available via all major cable and satellite pay-per-view providers. Fight TV and DAZN are also distributing the event in Brazil. In Australia, Fox Australia's main event will distribute the Paul v. Fury pay-per-view on Foxtel and Kayo Sports. And finally, in New Zealand, Sky Arena and Sky Sports will distribute Paul v. Fury pay-per-view.